And as the temperature drops, the need for food in the community grows. Our Chase Beefelt went to a mobile food pantry today, which served a very specific population struggling through the pandemic.
About 2 weeks ago, St. Vincent de Paul had a pop-up food pantry in downtown Boise to serve restaurant workers. This week, they're serving a different population, musicians.
So we're here at the Boise Hive to support musicians that are struggling through the pandemic. They don't have a lot of work these days because clubs are shut down and so on and so forth. So we're here to try to support them in their work and to know that we're there for them.
St. Vincent de Paul partnered with the Boise Hive, a nonprofit working to prevent suicide among musicians, to provide meals for musicians in the Treasure Valley.
They don't have gigs to go to. There aren't any live music venues. And they're also working the gig economy, so they're kind of hit from both ways.
The mobile food pantry supplied 55 families with meals today from noon to 2 o'clock. The Idaho Food Bank, Albertsons, and other generous donors supplied today's food for local musicians. St. Vincent de Paul heard about the need from one of their own staff members.
So this is great through our pantry manager, Chris Martinez, who happens to be a musician himself. He was in contact with Jason from the Boise Hive, and they said this is a real need. We have a lot of musicians that are struggling right now.
If you look at different industries that are hit the hardest, look at musicians, and they'll be on the top of the list.
This pop-up food pantry was supplementary. St. Vincent de Paul will continue taking suggestions for specific populations who are in need.
The volunteers have been great. The staff has been excited too about doing something special for a group that maybe have been forgotten.
We've been doing everything we can to keep the Hive going through this pandemic, and thanks to St. Vincent de Paul, we're able to help musicians in other ways.
St. Vincent de Paul offers weekly food pantry operations at their Overland location on Tuesdays and Fridays from 10 to 12. Reporting in Boise, Chase Beefelt, Idaho's News Channel 7.